Welcome back to Blue Haze Dreamers, and on today's segment I'm going to talk about the NBA Finals and who I think is going to win and in how many games. And I also kind of want to talk about the playoffs as a whole. And what I want to talk about that is, I thought the first round was really good for the East and the West side. There were, I know, at least two sweeps on the East side. On the west side of the bracket, not sure if there was a sweep or not. I don't think there was, but I thought that East played really good this year, and I thought the West was really good this year. So this is me personally one of the best playoffs run that I saw on both sides. And I mean, the Warriors kind of dominated the West side. Everyone kind of predicted them to get to the finals. But maybe the Rockets could have beat him, and that didn't happen. But there's always next year, hopefully. We'll just kind of see how that goes. But on the East side, everyone kind of predicted the Bucks, and me personally, I predicted the Bucks to go to the finals, and I also predicted that the Raptors were going to meet them there in the Eastern Conference Finals, the Bucks, and I thought that could have went either way. The Raptors could have won or the Bucks could have won, but I had more faith in Giannis. But he just kind of doesn't have that type of experience where Kawhi does, and he hit the game-winning first ever buzzer beater in Game 7 versus the Philadelphia 76ers. So he's definitely clutch. He's one of the best players in the world. So it's really cool to see him in the finals from go to the Spurs all the way to the Raptors get traded and make the finals as well. So he's carrying the team, but he's also has teammates behind him as well. And the second round of the playoffs were good as well. The Nuggets, they played the Trailblazers in the second round, and so that went, I believe went to Game 7, and that was crazy. The Nuggets gonna win that. They're a good young team. The Trailblazers, they're more of an older team, like they've been together for longer. So it was really cool to see the Trailblazers go to the West, to the Western Conference Finals, and to see the Warriors and them face off. And which actually the Warriors didn't have KD that whole series, which supposedly he was supposed to come back Game 3, but with the Warriors going up, kind of 2-0, they didn't play it probably until they lost the game, but they didn't, so they just swept them. Blazers, blew leads, but it honestly does come down to playoff experience, and the Warriors were able to capitalize and win that, which it's really cool to see what Curry can do with the Warriors, since that is his team, and KD's luxury. And it's cool to see that the Warriors are the first team since I believe the Celtics in the '60s to be back there 5 times in the last 6 years, and they could possibly win 4 championships in the last 5 years. So that'd be really cool to see if that happens. But then again, on the East, you have Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors, and that the way Kawhi's been playing this playoffs and everything's happening, Kawhi could stop the Warriors from repeating. He did it versus LeBron and the Heat back when they were trying to do that with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. And now I'm kind of, that kind of wraps up, both the East and the West kind of playoffs. So I'm going to talk about the NBA Finals. And I'm excited for both these teams to play. Tonight's actually the first game, so I'm glad that hopefully I can get this video up before it starts. Because I want to give my predictions and who I think is going to win. So, with the Raptors, they made it, first round. Not sure who they beat exactly, but the Magic. They beat the Magic in the first round. In the second round, they beat the 76ers, and the third round they beat the Bucks. So it's really cool to see how they progressed and how they were able to make it all the way to the finals. The Warriors in the first round, they faced the Clippers. They brought in 2 games. Kind of people worried about that, but the Warriors were able to close that out. So the Warriors beat the Clippers first round. In the second round, they faced the Rockets, and everyone wanted to see that again. And, everyone thought, the Rockets had the edge of this year. They, with the way James Harden was playing, MVP caliber, but, it just didn't happen. It fell apart. But Warriors were able to get past them, and now they're in the NBA Finals. Well, I had to go through Trailblazers first, and they swept them, which was sad to see because I wanted Trailblazers to win at least a game or two. Put up more than a fight than what they did. But like I said, experience really plays. So now they're to the playoff as well. So both teams have playoff experience, and I'm excited to see who's gonna win. Because I can give my prediction, but I could be totally wrong. But I do see, me personally, the Warriors winning this in 6 games. And the reason I say that is because, I know the Raptors have a little bit of playoff experience, but the Warriors have more playoff experience, and they're used to this type of stage. And I think the way that the Warriors play is more fast-paced, up-tempo than the Raptors. But if the Raptors can slow them down, especially without KD, I know going into Game 1, KD's not going to be there. The reports were made today that Steve Kerr said Boogie was reportedly active from his injury that he suffered, I believe, first round with his quad injury. So he might play tonight, or he might play Game 2. Whenever he comes in, he could also be a deciding factor as well. He's he's top 3 centers in the league when he's healthy and he's playing. So that's definitely a big boost for the Warriors. But the reason I see Warriors winning in 6 is because, like I said, with the experience and how they're able to play, they are the better team, but that doesn't always mean that they could win. So the Raptors could surprise me, and the Raptors could win this in 6. The Raptors could win this in 7. But I'm gonna stick with the Warriors winning this in 6, and I just believe that the Warriors can pull this out. They can win another championship. And whatever happens in the offseason happens in the offseason. So, the Warriors may not make it back to the NBA Finals next year, but, that is what it is. Doesn't even matter. We're talking about the NBA Finals right now. So, the way the Raptors play and the way that they can slow down the Warriors is, just kind of slowing down the game, taking time with your shots, grabbing boards. Rebounds are a major part of, why you win games, especially if shots aren't going in, you control the glass, usually you control the game, you're able to, get putbacks and, pass it out, make them extra passes and stuff like that. So definitely going to see who's going to be able to rebound more. That's going to be an X factor. Even if Kawhi puts up 35 a night in every game, who else is going to step up? Is that going to be Kyle Lowry? Is that going to be Frank VanVleet? Is that going to be Spicy P? Is that going to be Marc Gasol? Who exactly is that going to be for the Warriors? Or for the Raptors, my bad. And with the Warriors, obviously, you've got Curry, you've got Clay, you've got Andre Iguodala, who, he was a Finals MVP when they first won the ring. So, never got him out. Like I said, they have experience. With DeMarcus Cousins coming back, that's a huge boost. And then, possibly even KD coming back, maybe Game 2, maybe Game 3. Not sure when he's supposed to come back or when reports are going to come out with that. But, if they're splashing the Warriors and, they're running the game, they should be able to win this. They can blow a lead, so, watching, their games and whatnot, just because, maybe they might go up by, 15 or 20, doesn't mean they can possibly win because they blew one of the largest leads in a game, or even in the playoffs versus the Clippers. And Clippers were able to come back and they were able to capitalize. So if the Raptors could do that, that's going to be crazy. So if this does go to Game 7, I'm not going to say I'm not going to be surprised because, that would be awesome to see, if the Raptors really are able to hold themselves with the Warriors. It could go to 7. But with the Warriors and what they're able to do, I do see the Warriors winning this in 6, and that's my final take on it. So I kind of want to see what you guys think. Definitely comment in the sections below what you think. If the Raptors are going to win in 6, or maybe the Raptors are going to win in 5, or could the Raptors win in 4? That'd be crazy. You never know what's going to happen, but I don't believe that's possible. But anything's possible in the NBA and in the finals. So I'm excited to see the finals this year and who's gonna win. So let me know what you guys think.